AITA for making my girlfriend go after her baby daddy for child support and ruining his life. I met my girlfriend on Tinder and we were not exclusive to begin with. We get along great and I thought we had a future. She got pregnant and we were kind of excited to start a family. When the baby was born, it was very obviously not mine. I did not sign the birth certificate. I also did not break up with her. But I also told her that I would not be making myself financially responsible for the baby. We had planned for her to take a year off work to be with the baby. She had already taken her maternity leave. I said she needed to go after the father for child support. She didn't want to because they were friends. I said I understood, but then she had to take full financial responsibility for the kid. I would help her with all the childrearing like changing diapers and feedings and the like, but not for paying for any of it. She agreed. She ran through her savings in about 6 months. She talked to me about helping her with baby formula and stuff and I said no. That isn't our agreement. She called him and asked for money and he gave her a few $1,000s to pay for baby stuff but told her not to contact him again. That is when she understood their friendship. So she went after him for child support. His fiancée found out about the whole thing and is thinking of breaking things off. The child support is enough that the baby will be well taken care of and will not affect our finances. He called her crying because we effed up his life. He said that I could easily afford to take care of them and that I'm an asshole for dragging his life through the mud. She feels terrible about it and blames me for not just stepping up and considering her a single mom. I love my girlfriend and the baby and I have no problem raising the baby. But I don't think I should be held financially responsible when the father has resources and tried to evade responsibility. AITA? NTA. It's good that you are willing to be a family with your girlfriend and her baby. And according to you, you could afford to support them. But that does not absolve the biological father of responsibility for the maintenance of his child. And what if, God forbid, something happened to you and you could not afford it anymore? What happens then? NTA. He's the father, he should be responsible. However, if she's going through her finances without thinking about her responsibilities and she initially tried to pin the baby on you, is that not a red flag of potential issues that may crop up? Location flag, location flag, location flag. Proceed with caution op. I suspect you're in for a bumpy road ahead. I love my girlfriend and the baby and I have no problem raising the baby. But I don't think I should be held financially responsible when the father has resources and tried to evade responsibility. Really nicely put. NTA. I totally understand that this guy fathered this kid and needs to step up, and the way you pressured your GF to go to him. And you're NTA for that. But I'm kind of wondering where you're planning to go from here. If you're going to raise the child as your own, and it sounds like you are, you can't realistically keep up the "I'm not taking financial responsibility for it" in the long run. Even legally speaking. In most countries, if you're dad, for all practical intents and purposes, even if you aren't on paper, you'll be asked to step up if necessary. NTA. You're simply holding the child's father responsible. He has a child and needs to contribute his fair share. That's all. NTA. You aren't responsible for a child that isn't yours. But where do you see this relationship going? If you aren't capable of ever seeing her child as anything but another man's child, you need to tell her now. She's a package deal now. Ruining his life? As if he didn't play the other half of making a baby? NTA. You do the two-person tango, you take responsibility if something happens. NTA. Info I don't want to assume, but from the sounds of it, the bio father has nothing to do with the baby. doesn't want visitation or anything and has not made any move to be involved with the child's life. Correct? NTA. You mentioned that she went after him for child support. Does that mean she has a court-registered child support contract in place? I hope so. If she doesn't, there's no way to guarantee the father will continue to take responsibility and care for his child. NTA. Al thought you are sorta one for the way you PJRaced it to her. My wife's ex was a bum. He never gave child support WVEN though it was court-ordered. I raised the kids like they were mine. Comes time for him to retire and the state starts taking it out of his retirement checks. He sent my wife paperwork trying to get her to relinquish the child support. I told her hell no, he should have paid it before. AITA. Bio dad is. He should have been paying support from the beginning and definitely shouldn't be trying to manipulate mom's heartstrings into footing all his responsibility for him. NTA. It's his child. He needs to take some responsibility for the life he helped bring into the world. Even if it's only financial. The father is tough for trying to ghost your GF after the mother of his child asked for help. All three of you are assholes and none of you should be in relationships nor engaged in child rearing. NTA. You didn't drop this on her after supporting the child for a while. You stood your ground. Also, this dude got a girl pregnant, then was engaged to another girl within a year and a half later. This guy just needs to work on being single for a while. I'm going with Esh. And I don't think this is going to be popular. You knew she had sex with other people at the beginning of the relationship, but you never considered that the baby was not going to be yours? This is a mess of a situation. Mainly for the kid. Of course both parents should be responsible financially for the kid, but how are you going to live with them and not spend money on the kid? What happens if your GF needs help with medical bills? You want to raise the kid, but you don't want any financial responsibility towards them. That's not what being a parent is like. SMH. How TF do you people get into dicey ass situations like this? AITA. But everyone involved is an idiot and not for adulthood. NTA. But the location flag are waving for. I did not sign the birth certificate. Did she try to make you believe it is your child? She didn't want to because they were friends. No, they are co-parents. She feels terrible about it and blames me for not just stepping up. She feels terrible for the child's father? But not for you paying for the still alive father? Question mark. Bro, what are you doing with your life? End this relationship and seek therapy. Why are you staying with her? This is a weird flex and I don't think it's healthy for anybody. NTA. Bio dad needs to take responsibility and not be a deadbeat. You are already supporting your girlfriend and baby by being there for feedings, changing diapers, etc.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.